recipes for technical trading success in Cook's Kitchen.
Do you trade the VIX or any VIX ETFs, or do you just follow the VIX? I've got a great tool you want to learn to use. It's called VIXCentral.com. Let's take a look at the website. VIXCentral.com, put together by a quantitative guy named Eli Mintz. He's drawing all the data from the SIBO. This page refreshes every minute with current data from the SIBO. So what you're looking at here is the VIX futures term structure. And that's simply the VIX futures contracts going out month by month. You can see down here, I've got the month September, October, November. And you can highlight over any one of them to get more information about the contract. So notice that the VIX futures term structure is in contango. Contango, you may have heard that. It's a term from futures. It's when futures months going out cost more in the future. And this is the single element that kills most traders in trading VXX or UVXY, the two most popular VIX ETF products. UVXY especially because it's levered. So there's an inherent gravity in those products where they're headed to zero. Their destiny is to go to zero, and that's why occasionally the sponsors of those ETFs have to reverse split them. I think VXX just went through one, and it's not even levered because of that inherent gravity from contango. And what's going on is those ETFs have to buy the VIX futures and then sell them before they expire, which means they're always selling one at a lower price and paying up to buy another one. And they do this over and over and over again. And that contango, it's like a tax, basically, an extra fee in those ETFs. So unless your timing is really good on what the VIX is going to do and you can get a good edge, you can get smoked and lose some money. All right, so back to here. Let's look at some of the tools and features he has. If we come over here, you can see VXV is the, you can just click on it, and it'll show you, that's the 3-month volatility index at the CBOE. So that's just something interesting to note. What the green line is where the actual VIX index is right now. So about 13.7, and you can see that the front month futures is higher at 15.48. So it's good to know where's the VIX right now. You can look at what the previous close was for the VIX futures right here. So, hasn't changed much, but on some days you might want to look at that. Down here you can see historical volatility. So if I just click on, I'll go with the 20-day historical volatility. That's coming in at just under 6. Now what's that all about? Well, historical volatility is the actual volatility of the S&P 500 index. And things have not been very volatile in the past few weeks here, so that's why the index is actually only moving at about a 6% volatility. Now, if you don't know where these volatility numbers come from, remember, it's just annualized standard deviation. And if you want to learn more about that and how the VIX is annualized standard deviation and what implied volatility is, go on YouTube and just search VIX trading or trading the VIX. And one of the top results is going to be my video that I made last year. It's only got about 4,000 views, but it's been popular and it basically owns that category or that title, Trading the VIX, VIX Trading. And I go over some of the things you need to know about standard deviation, implied volatility. And next week we'll do a deeper dive on that. I'll show you the Black-Scholes pricing model, and we'll reverse engineer out the implied volatility. All right, so back to here. Let's look at some more of the features. What else do I want to show you? I think, down here you can get an actual number, the number for contango. And the way he sets this up, that 10.6% that you see down here, what he's saying is that's the difference between the front month futures contract, which is currently September, and the October contract. That contango, that's important because that's the gravity, so to speak, that's going to make those VIX ETF products lose money over time. So that's what you want to pay attention to there. All right, a lot of good stuff on here. I mean, there's more information on here. It would take me an hour to show you everything he's got on here. There's tabs up at the top. Play around with it. Get familiar with it because, this is the good stuff. For anybody trading the VIX, you need to have a handle on this information, know what the futures curve looks like, and then there's other components here that are more advanced, other VIX indexes that come from the SIBO. So tons of good stuff on there. Take a look. Go on YouTube, search for my video, Trading VIX, with some more background. And next week, we'll talk about implied volatility. Thanks for joining me.